Have you ever felt guilty for doing something that made you happy? Are there people in your life who make you feel bad about things that aren't even your fault? Having the humility to apologize for our mistakes is an admirable quality to have. It's important for us to know when we've done something bad or hurt others with our words, so we're raised to behave, be polite, and learn to say sorry. But what happens when you let it get out of hand? Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why you feel the need to say sorry all the time, even when you're not wrong? If you struggle with the unhealthy habit of apologizing too much, even for things that shouldn't be held against you, then it's time for you to change. You need to realize that there are certain things in life that you should never have to apologize for, and in today's video, we'll tell you what these things are. From being successful, wanting to be better, taking a sick day, not knowing the right answer, to your past, and many more. So keep watching until the end to find out all of them. Number 1. For loving someone. Being in love is a wonderful thing, even though it might not be a mutual feeling. Just because you love somebody wrong or you love somebody who doesn't love you back, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. You should never apologize for loving, no matter who it is. It's your right, and even if it's forbidden, it's your heart that chooses, not you, so there's nothing else you can do about it but own it. Number 2. For being yourself. Don't ever tone down who you are to fit in with other people, or to fit in with what you think society wants to see from you. This world rewards those who are unapologetically themselves. There's something amazing about an individual who's freely themselves. Strip off the masks and release the role-playing. There's no need to fit in when you're born to stand out. If there's anyone who doesn't love you for who you are, well, those people aren't meant to be in your life anyways. So, you can use this as a good filtering process to discover the best people for you, the real you. Finding this list interesting? Well, keep watching because there's a lot more good stuff coming up. But before moving on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Number 3. For living in a way that directly challenges the mainstream. Others like to nitpick every aspect of people's lives in today's world, so much that people actually feel guilty about how they choose to live. Just live in your truth and don't mind what others say. Remember, if anyone feels threatened by how you live your life, they might actually be jealous of you. Sometimes people feel so uncomfortable and dissatisfied with their own lives that they must bash others in order to make themselves feel better. If you want to homeschool your children, live off the grid, eat only from your garden, let food be your medicine, and teach your children peace and love instead of what's on television, and don't apologize. Everyone deserves to live the life they want without feeling remorseful for simply following their hearts. Number 4. For being too ambitious. Wanting more out of life doesn't make you ungrateful or spoiled. Instead, it makes you ambitious. It means you have goals and dreams and you want to fulfill them while you still can. Also, it means you don't settle for less than you know you're capable of. Others might view you as an unrealistic dreamer who'll never truly find happiness, but it doesn't matter what others think in the end. You can express gratitude about what you've been blessed with while still aspiring for more in life. So don't ever feel bad about having big dreams. Go after them with all your heart, and the universe will surprise you in ways you never imagined. Number 5. For putting your needs and desires first for once. Somehow, making your own heart happy got twisted into a selfish, egotistical, entitled idea. In reality, no one else can offer you happiness that you can give to yourself, so it only makes sense to make your own fulfillment a priority. If you've taken your life into your own hands instead of waiting on others to teach you how to live it, then you have already mastered an important aspect of self-development. We all have 100% responsibility for how we choose to live our lives, and only by putting our needs first can we ever attempt to help others in need then too. After all, how can we help others if we don't first address how to help ourselves? Number 6. For being successful. There's a weird trend going on these days where some people shame others for the success that they've achieved. That's the last thing you'd want, to feel bad about being successful in life. Our culture has a weird way of evolving. We should be celebrating success with every opportunity we have because it doesn't come easy. For everyone that makes it, there are usually another 9 people who tried but weren't smart enough, focused enough, disciplined enough, or simply didn't have what it took. Successful people create wealth not only for themselves, but also for those around them and their environment, so we need more of them. If you're a success, wear it with pride. Don't condescend others, but inspire them with your example. Some people will get it, while others will remain ignorant in their own mediocrity. Number 7. Asking for help. Life is complicated, and you're not going to have all the answers. Not only is it okay to ask for help and guidance, it's actually a mandatory part of your existence if you wish to make progress quicker. What's the alternative? You'll make all of the mistakes yourself, repeatedly, until you figure out half of a solution? Well, nobody has time for that. That's why you build your circle right, so you can rely on them when you need to, and they know they can rely on you. For every problem you'll encounter, there's someone out there who went through the same thing and can tell you the quickest way to navigate it. You're not a special snowflake. Your circumstances are not unique, so do the smart thing and seek help and guidance so you can focus on the important things. Number 8, for where you come from. You are the result of your environment. You were born and infused with traditions, beliefs, and experiences which are slightly different from everyone else. You don't have to say in where you were born, and nobody is allowed to hold you accountable for such a thing. Instead, we focus on the path we choose to take, one of growth, one of building yourself, and you move on through life. It's not yours to say where you were born and how you were raised, but you bear the responsibility for where you live and how you raise yourself from that ground up. Number 9, for saying no when you need to. Most of us have a hard time to say no to others. This may be due to the power hierarchy in our lives, or we simply don't want to present ourselves as self-centered. There's a lot of power in the ability to say no to things that don't feel right for yourself. The problem with not saying no to things you don't want to do is that you end up doing it and hating both the activity and yourself for the position you find yourself in, when you would really rather be somewhere else. You should never feel bad about saying no in order to focus on yourself or on something that's important to you. But what if you seem disagreeable? It means you've finally taken control of your own life so you can focus on your own stuff. Studies show that disagreeable people dramatically outperform agreeable people both in their professional and personal lives. Being what only you consider a nice person at the expense of everything else is just a dumb trait you should never do. Start saying no and stop feeling bad about it. Number 10, for taking a sick day. Everyone gets sick sometimes. It's not failure, it's a fact of life. Yet too many people fear using sick days and apologizing to their boss and coworkers when they finally do. Apologizing for using your paid time off is totally unnecessary and can hurt you in the long run. You are allowed to have personal downtime as long as it's not excessive, and this includes mental health days. Just be matter of fact, no need to spill emotional details at work or make excuses. Simply take a sick day and don't apologize for it. Number 11, for not responding immediately to a text. Having constant access to your phone means that people now expect instant replies to their texts, emails, or calls. However, just because they expect it doesn't mean you need to do it, and you don't need to apologize for it. This assumes that any text or call should be your top priority, but if you respond to every non-urgent issue, you'd never get anything else done. Instead, try replying when you're able to, skipping any apology and moving straight to the matter at hand. Number 12, for what you believe in. This should be a deal breaker in relationships. Yes, we know that the fine art of conversation means avoiding the themes of politics and religion. However, if you have to say sorry for what you believe in, no matter what it is, you're moving in the wrong circles. You have 100% permission to believe in whatever you wish, as long as you don't intentionally hurt people in order to prove a point. Number 13, for your past. Where you come from or the type of family you grew up in is nothing to be sorry about. There's no need to be ashamed of your past, and you don't have to apologize for your roots. If someone looks down on you for where you came from, that's telling you there's something missing from their life, not yours. Do you apologize a lot? What have you apologized for? Let us know in the comments section below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.